Do you want to do the audio check?
I will.
Merci. Ah, okay. It is the final setup for Money in the Bank today. And the actual Money in the Bank happens tomorrow, and that's actually very exciting. Because there's some matches I don't know which way they're gonna go. You know?
Yeah, there's some I'm excited for.
But let's start the show. And we'll talk about those today. Because I guess we can just
Okay,
do it.
audio is good.
Okay. Because we can do our predictions today, I guess, right? Because that'll make sense.
Oh, you talking about like on the stream or?
Yeah, we can do it on the stream right now, just so that we don't have to record it afterwards, and we can just
Do
talk.
you have do you have the match card?
I can easily pull it up.
Okay. Or I can pull it up if you want to. It'll be easier since you're driving.
um,
So.
I mean, I can just. I forgot to turn entrances off. How unusual for me. Um,
I'm trying to think who would be a manager for John Cena.
I'm sorry. What?
Trying to think who would be a manager for John Cena.
Santino. And that's when he changes his name to John Cena.
So you said who?
Never mind. I was joking about. I
Oh.
jokingly said Santino because the
Okay.
John Cena. Yeah, I know, but John Cena.
Okay.
I have the match card, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is actually it's so I'm just looking at this list. It starts off with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. This is one of the ones I honestly could think could go either way.
Yeah, I'm honestly gonna go Seth though.
You know, I think they will go Seth. I want them to go Finn though, just because that's a 7-year payoff pretty much.
Right.
Um, Not only that, but if you remember when they were originally giving Seth the belt, it kind of seemed like he was going to be like a transitional champion
Yeah.
because of the filming for Captain America. I don't know if that's done. I just
Honestly, which I think he's already done most of it.
I just know that Seth has defended his title in 1 month more than Roman has in a year.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, so I'm gonna go with Seth. Or I'm sorry, not Seth. I'm gonna go with Finn, hoping beyond hope that Seth will lose the title to Finn, and we'll do something with Seth at SummerSlam or something. I don't know. Because I think this could be a good long story one for them to do.
Yeah, it could be a good.
Otherwise, what I can see happening is Finn losing, Finn turning on Damian Priest, or Damian Priest turning on Finn, and then Finn and Damian having a match at SummerSlam. That's the other option I see, which I don't want, but I'm pretty sure is going to happen. Um, we have the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo. I think we talked about this last night, and I think you're absolutely insane for thinking that Roman's going to win.
I don't remember talking about this.
I think we did.
I was gonna say, I think the Usos are gonna win. However, I don't know how.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Usos are going to win. I think Roman's going to take the pin for the first time in like 3 years.
Yeah,
Um,
they could set up him versus whichever one of them.
or both of them. And Lita wins off a single DDT.
Wow.
Well, I guess she did hit a twist of fate as well. But she won off a DDT for crying out loud, which is her finisher to be fair. But I'm still kind of disappointed
Yeah.
in Mia Yim. That was poor show. All right. Well, Lita will be added to Money in the Bank. Give me a second to make a note of this so I do not forget. Like somebody forgetting that Asuka was in Money in the Bank.
Oh, I'm
Next up, we have Tiffany Stratton versus Roxanne Perez. Yeah. So we both think the Usos are going to win.
yeah.
Do we see a solo turn happening in the match? Is the real question, though. I honestly, I
Not yet.
yeah, I'm like I don't know, because I don't. I feel like if anyone needs to turn, it's Roman, because Solo seems like such a better heel than anything else. Especially with the way he's got going with the Samoan Spike and everything. It's like it's just brutal. Um, Money in the Bank. Who do you men's Money in the Bank? Do you want a reminder of who's in it?
Damian Priest, LA Knight,
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul.
Shinsuke, Ricochet, Santos Escobar, and Butch.
Gotcha.
You know, based on an earlier call I said,
I was gonna say, yeah, you thinking Damian?
I'm thinking Damien. I really do. There's three people I can see winning that, only three.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Logan, LA Knight, and Damian Priest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Damian Priest as well, actually.
Really? Okay.
Just because he's had a lot of great main events, and I just think it's about goddamn time
Time
now.
that he gets a push.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels weird that they're adding Logan Paul to it. It's like, why put him in there if he's not gonna win? Is the problem that I have in my brain.
That does scare me too.
But who knows? It could always be like I wouldn't say a Nikki Ash thing where if you remember she climbed on top of someone and grabbed it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be something like that. But Damien's also super tall. Like let's not forget about that part. He's a big dude. Um, yeah, I think he's actually like the only. If you're, yeah, I'm looking at this card. I'm like, he's really the only power player in that match. Like LA Knight is kind of strong, but it's like I don't know. I just see Damian Priest as a strong person. I don't know. I just see him destroying people.
I hope so.
So we're both saying Damian on that one, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Women's Money in the Bank match. Becky, Zoe Stark, Zelina, Bailey, Io Sky, and Trish Stratus. I've I've heard reports, or I've read reports that Io is supposed to get a push. I think that might be it.
Okay. Wait. So who's all in the women's one again?
Becky, Bailey, Trish, Io Sky, Zoe Stark, and Zelina Vega.
Trish is in the Money in the Bank match?
Yes, you didn't know this?
No.
Yeah, she's in it.
The hell? Yeah, I'd go for Io as well, actually. I can see that.
I don't know. I just also don't see Becky, Zoe, Zelina, or Trish
Yeah, I don't see
really.
anyone else really winning that match.
The only one I can actually see winning it other than Io is Bailey, but I just think they're not super behind Bailey anymore.
Mm.
Also, this match has been actually pretty good.
Yeah, definitely perfect.
Oh, nice. Nice turnaround into the moonsault there by Tiffany Stratton. kicks at it too. Um, so we're both going with you on that one. Okay. Uh, Cody versus Dominic.
Okay.
Dominic. I
Really?
I think Lesnar's gonna pop up and cost Cody.
Yeah, I mean, that is a possibility.
Set up for Rhodes versus Lesnar at SummerSlam for the tiebreaker. Yeah, I think that's the perfect way to do it. Not only that, but Dominic gets a win, and Dominic gets to keep being a freaking brat, which is amazing.
Yeah, I like your idea, and I hope it does happen.
You just don't think
I'm
it's
just
going
gonna
to?
stick with Cody.
Okay. Okay. IC Championship. Gunther versus Matt Riddle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, easy. Gunther.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't. Unless Randy comes back. Okay? I will put that in there. If Randy comes back, I think Riddle wins, obviously.
Mhm.
But just based on Riddle. Actually, huh. I don't know. Because I've heard Randy could come back at Money in the Bank, which is really strange, but it'd be interesting nonetheless. And the rope catches the rope break there. Uh, yeah, I think Hunter wins otherwise, no matter what. That just could be biased from Gunther dominating on my show as IC champion, though.
Mhm.
Um. Oh, and I forgot that we had a women's tag team title match. Uh,
Mm.
Ronda and Baszler versus Raquel and Liv Morgan. I don't care. I literally just don't care. um,
Fair.
I, I, I'll say for the heck of it, I'll say Ronda and Shayna, but I just don't care. Um,
Um,
what about the SmackDown Women's Title match? Is that not a thing? Is that happening tonight?
um,
Huh? Interesting. Yeah, pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Well, that was the card. Um, also, when are when are Sammy and Kevin defending their titles too? That's another thing. Because aren't they're supposed to face whoever won that gauntlet match? Who was
so what?
they were supposed to defend their titles against whoever won the gauntlet match last week, which I believe was pretty deadly.
Pretty deadly, yeah.
Tiffany Stratton will go to Money in the Bank apparently. Uh, sure, we'll spell it that way. Um, all right, that's 2 of the 4 qualifying matches done. Next up, we have Io Sky in a match against Alba Fire. Again, a qualifier match. So far, I really haven't seen an upset too much. And gosh dang it, why do I keep forgetting? Why are entrances on? I always have them off. It's weird. Okay, so let's think about this real quick, Hobbs. Okay,
Mhm.
women's Money in the Bank has not been, you know, good ever.
Yes.
Just because they don't hold they don't hold it. The only person who's held it longer than a freaking day was the worst winner of them all.
Jesse, is this match?
Um,
You sure? All of
it's just bless you.
I think so. I think so.
Ba, 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 ba. I'm just wondering what they're doing with the tag team titles at this point because it feels strange that they're. It feels strange that Sammy and Kevin aren't on a pay-per-view. You know, because I feel like they've been a focal point for a lot of them recently.
This is true. That is weird.
So for them not even to be on it, especially overseas, where I'm pretty sure they'd get a huge pop, is interesting.
Didn't they just mini ankle last one too?
They did, but you know, again, you know, the last three pay-per-views have actually been in different countries. That's weird. That's really weird, actually. You have Money in the Bank. Yeah, you had Night of Champions, and you had Backlash or whatever it was. All of those were in different countries. And then you have the worst SummerSlam location ever. You know where SummerSlam is, right?
This year?
Yeah.
No.
It's in Detroit.
Ooh.
Exactly. It's like, why? Why would you ever do that?
Yeah,
Why would you make people go to Detroit? I'm sorry to hate on Detroit, but Detroit sucks. It's just a fact. Although, isn't Detroit like the inspiration for Gotham?
no, Detroit, Chicago.
No. Um, no, I really think they need to have both briefcases held on for longer periods of time than they have recently. I mean, Theories wasn't bad. Theories was a few months at least. But again, his cash in was just so underwhelming because he cashed in a minor title.
A title which he had already had too.
Yeah, like I think he's at least a two-time. I think he's a three-time U.S. champion now. But that's the only title he's had. Like, my brain's like, what if someone in a tag team got Money in the Bank? Would they be able to cash in for a tag team titles at that point? You know, it's kind of it puts it out there, but I don't think so. Obviously. Also, this is actually a good match again between some not as well known wrestlers on my show at least. I mean, I have Io, but you also have Albify, who always puts on fire matches. Like even when she loses, like when she lost to Dakota, the only time Dakota actually ever got a win. Only on one count there. Oh, oh, nice wheelbarrow driver thing. Only a two count there. Oh, the little kick there. So, are you excited for your whatchamacallit concert tonight?
I am stoked.
Alba Fire just reminded me that I need to change Jeff Hardy's Swanton. Thank you, Alba.
I'm just glad to finally be seeing a full show.
What do you mean?
Well, like they were still on for like a good hour or so, but you know, up to
Oh, during the
show where they didn't take their time as much as they were.
are you talking about like the Hella Mega Tour?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you saw them live before.
Before Hella Megatour? No.
Oh, really? Oh,
No.
it was Panic and like Weezer or something that
You saw them. I think our senior year.
I did. It was.
Didn't even know about it.
Yep, it was April 2016.
Yeah. I missed that. And then when they finally toured again, was right when I left on my mission. My little sister got to go to the Mania tour. I was devastated.
You were hella pissed?
I was like, oh, dang it.
I don't.
You release this album now?
I don't. That. That move. Um. Let me. I'm very confused by that move that just got hit. I don't know if she got any of it. It looks like she got it, but it also looks like she didn't get it. Like this diving kick. Hold on, let's see. Is there? Yeah, it's like the game acts like she barely hit her, but she caught her flush on the head. So I'm really confused by it. But that's 2K for you. Oh.
And the Hell of Megatour was so great. Like, I always remember
Yeah.
to see
That was
play a fucking flaming piano.
that was I can't remember who the third band it was. It was like Green Day.
Yeah.
It was I knew it was Green Day. I knew it was Fall Out Boy. Was it Weezer?
Weezer, Fall Out Boy, and yeah.
Okay. I just don't care for Weezer enough to actually know them, so that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, she did it.
Most everything.
They move in all the sports entertainment.
Oh my gosh, it got forward.
Well, Alba Fire is added to the Money in the Bank.
That's great.
Off a roll-up. That's great. That actually is fantastic. I didn't expect the wing to come from a roll-up, but you know, she literally just possummed her. And got the 3, and EO is so pissed. EO is actually pissed in the ring that she lost to a roll-up. Oh. You know, I thought she might. And then we would have to put her in a scrap trap.
Ref gets busted open for a second time on your show.
Yes, but that's the weird thing, is the ref bled in general. Alright, next up we have a match that'll probably be one of the best of the night, hopefully. Charlotte versus Beth Phoenix.
Okay.
I think my next match after this is better, because that's Dominic versus Edge with Rhea and Lita in their corners. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Still about 49 cents. You know, I'm gonna say it. I don't think Beth was ever that great in the ring.
Wow. Sir, she's a Hall of Famer. You can't literally see these things.
Yeah, well, so are the Bella Twins.
Fair.
So.
You know, why did you have to be right?
I'm like, sir, you just brought up the most irrelevant Hall of Fame in history.
It's not true. I'm sure there's a more irrelevant one.
Maybe.
At least they give them rings. Um, although at the moment, Charlotte Flair is just decimating this match. I'm just glad she's not my women's champion anymore.
Yeah, then you'd have two problems.
No, she wasn't a problem because she lost her belt so quickly. She was never a problem.
Which is good.
She won it, and then the next week she lost it to Bayley, and that's it. That's the entire history of my women's title. I think. I don't think Bayley won it from anyone. Beth going second rope? Never mind. Beth missing, apparently. Oh, Beth hitting the ref. Or should I say being thrown into the ref. Ooh, that's a painful submission. I feel like I've never seen her do that, but you know. Sure game. And a big boot from Flair. Will that do it? Only a 2 count. Thank gosh that didn't do it because this match is only at 1.5 stars at the moment. And yeah, if it was over right then, it would have been like, why is she in the Hall of Fame? You know, to be fair though, Beth is definitely better than the Bella Twins.
That I will agree.
Oh no, not the moonsault from Charlotte. A moonsault into a handstand flip thing. I can't think of the word. Into a standing moonsault. And the figure eights. Is that going to be enough to do it, Hobbs? And it's not.
Nope.
She used her resiliency. I did see that, though. However, if Charlotte gets that locked in one more time, this match is over. I can promise that. Beth's legs are in the red. You know, I'm still really confused about what they're doing with so many people on the main roster. That's not even funny. Ow. Oh, Beth dodging. Oh, Charlotte getting out of what is probably going to be an Alabama slam. Dropping Beth on the back, or on her back on the outside. Slamming her head into the ground on the outside.
Fun time.
Charlotte, you realize you can lose this by count out, right? And Beth actually getting Charlotte back in the ring there. Surprisingly. Remember, this is the final match for the qualifiers of the Money in the Bank. Mine, which will be happening on Tuesday. And because of that, it'll be the Great American Money in the Bank.
So sad I can't be there.
You'll be here in spirit. I'm literally going to title the stream Great American Money in the Bank, by the way, when that happens. because I can't not do it. We talked about why I can't not do it. It's just too perfect. Beth trying to get back into this. Ooh. Stealing Xavier Woods' move there. And the match is about to end, Hobbs. Because it is another figure 8. Beth nowhere near the ropes. And she taps out. Gosh, why? Why did I even give her this chance, Hobbs?
Alright.
Mostly because at the time I didn't have any other woman in the freaking division. 2.5 stars. Not even a good match. Come on, you two. Okay, yeah. So my woman's Money in the Bank match is set up. It will be Cora Jade, Tay Mello, Lita, Tiffany Stratton, Alba Fire, and Charlotte Flair. Now, out of all of those, I'm not supposed to have favorites, but after the roll-up win, I want Alba Fire to win. Well, Hobbs, it is time for hopefully not a murder. It is time for Braun Breaker versus Gunther.
Braun broken.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Braun might get broken here. And if so, well, Matt Hardy's there for him. Alright, Hobbs. Gunther versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. Can somebody... What the frick was that pin? Hobbs, do you think Braun Breaker has any chance of defeating Gunther here?
No.
That's what I thought your answer would be. Well, who knows? He could surprise us just like Chad Gable did. Well, he's not in that match, right? No, he's not. Okay. The problem is, oh no. Gunther stealing a move from a rival here. Stealing a move from Sheamus. Sheamus, yes. With a clubbing blows to Braun Breaker's chest. Ow. Gosh, that hurts.
We can't have a death on both these shows.
Yeah, mine would just be, real. Although Gunther might murder Braun here anyways, so. Because right now he is quite literally taking it to Braun Breaker. Gets a 2 count already. To be fair, I was considering just for the one time giving Braun Breaker a manager in the form of his father. Just as a manager.
Who is Braun Breaker's father?
Rick Steiner? Also could have put his uncle there. His uncle who, when asked about the Hall of Fame, said he would never go in. But guess who's in? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Braun. Braun might be done. No, Braun fights out of it. And goes into a pin. 1. Oh, Gunther lets him go. I've never actually seen that get a pin. or win, I should say, off that kind of pin. I'd love to see it though. Hobbs, what does Braun Breaker have to do to beat Gunther?
I don't know if he can. I think the question is whether he's able to survive.
Okay, let me ask a better question. What does any man have to do to beat Gunther?
Cheat.
Eddie Guerrero? Oh no. No, that might be it. The power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a slaughter. That was just a slaughter of Braun Breaker. Gunther continues to roll on, now being at 10-0 in everything except for a Royal Rumble. Because, Royal Rumble does not count against you. Maybe I should have had Christian take him on. Anyways.
Oh, God.
I'm going to leave the entrance on for this. Next up, Hobbs, we have Edge and Lita Edge with Lita versus Dominic with Rhea. And I left entrances on for one reason. Hobbs.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Look at
celebration.
Look at that man with that title. Dominic is the world champion of HUW. Sorry, HPW. What am I thinking? Dominic is the world champion. Rhea hopes to get the women's title at the Great American Money in the Bank. And here is Edge with Lita behind him.
For some reason.
Huh?
For some reason.
This is 08, Edge. Leave Edge alone.
He left his wife after she lost.
No. This is before they were married, Edge. This is not old scruffy Edge. This is young scruffy Edge.
Breaking timeline.
Ow. Alright, Hobbs. This is the match that we never really got to see. Edge versus Dominic after Dominic kicked Edge in the balls. We never got to really see this one-on-one match.
You know who else we also just never get to see?
John Cena?
Edge.
What do you mean? It's just on...
Like a full-on torn timer.
Oh yeah, in real life, yeah. It's gonna be like, we see Edge like every week on my show. Hobbs, who do you have winning this match?
Who what?
Who do you think is gonna win this?
Edge.
Even with Dominic whooping his ass right now?
Hey, MJF is whooping Roman's ass. That's alright.
Yeah, the difference is that Dominic's actually the champion. Although this is not for the title, even though I probably should have made it for the title. Now, Dominic will be defending his title at Money in the Bank against Ilya Dragunov, though. So, So I'm probably going to be watching Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov over the weekend. Just to watch the brutality of those two matches. Oh, Dominic rolling through and getting some punches in on Edge. Kicks the kidney. Stomp on the back. Stomp on the chest. Kick to the back. Yeah, Hobbs, I don't know what you're thinking going with Edge here. Oh, maybe that's what you're thinking going with Edge here. Dominic going for a nonchalant splash there. And Edge going for a submission? Oh, what? Edge doesn't go for this submission. You know, if Edge wins this, I'll add Edge to the world title match. I think that's fair.
Who's the world title match again?
It is Dominic versus Ilya Dragunov. Oh, three amigos. Is that enough to beat Edge? Well, Dominic won't even test to see if it is. Because he's going for a frog splash. And a 1, 2. Edge kicks at it too. Using his resiliency to do so, by the way. And the crowd is chanting "Fight Forever." I wish that was a joke. I actually hear them saying "Fight Forever" right now. The crowd really chanting, really wanting to see Edge versus Dominic go for a long time. Oh? I thought Edge hit the spear there, but I guess not. Oh. Dominic rolling out of the ring. Edge picks Dominic up, drops him on the rope.
Yeah, I just saw it. That was weird. He definitely hit that.
Yeah, and then Dominic pushed him into the corner or something. It was really weird. Oh, Mommy is doing some work. Distracting Edge. Float over pin. 1, 2, only a 2. Edge rolling out of the ring. Dominic climbing the top rope. Maybe looking for a splash. Waiting for Edge to get up. Cross body to the outside. Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. Because you know how your show has the habit of the elbows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Dominic beat Cody with an elbow? I think he might have. If I'm remembering correctly. It might have been, but I think it might have been an elbow. I'm trying to remember. I would have to go back and check. But with all the victories due to, oh my gosh, they're at an 8 count. Edge can't seem to make up his mind.
The most devastating move in the game is the elbow.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be a 10 count. I thought that was going to be a count out win for Edge. And Dominic goes up. Dominic feeling froggy. Just like my voice. Oh my gosh, Edge kicked out again from a frog splash. No resiliency this time. He just kicked out straight up. And now Edge maybe looking for a spear? Nope. Apparently not. Edge with a suplex, maybe? Nope. Edge really getting pissed off with Dominic here. Oh my gosh, Hobbs. Rhea Ripley, once again, distracting Edge, allowing Dominic to target the knee from behind. Ooh. Rhea is always doing work. Lita, why are you not doing work? Like, literally, this is heel Lita. She's supposed to be doing work, too. Oh, man. Edge might be getting close to hitting, or Edge might be close to winning this match. Really turning it around here. Uh-oh. Edge is looking for a spear. And he hits it. Is that enough? 1, 2. One spear puts Dominic away. It will be Edge versus Ilya Dragunov versus Dominic Mysterio at Money in the Bank. Sorry, the Great American Money in the Bank.
Hey. Where Team Canada will prevail.
That'd be hilarious. It's either Team Canada or Team Russia or Team America. You know, Rhea's not even heading to the back. Rhea's sending Dominic away. Rhea is sending Dominic away, and out comes her opponent, JC Jane, apparently. You know, it was supposed to be Bayley. I don't know what Bayley's doing here. Bayley no-showing, kind of like Rhea did a few weeks ago. And Rhea gets a 1 count real quick.
That's funny. I thought he was going to put her away like Natalia and then dang it. And for some reason, that feud is still going. I'm like, who the hell continued their feud after they just buried the person in a 1-minute match?
Well, they've now buried her twice in a 1-minute match.
Yeah, so I'm like, how is it? No, she's not getting shot at.
Also, if Rhea loses this, I don't know what I'm going to say. I mean, nothing against JC Jane, but it's Rhea frickin' Ripley. Rhea saw her opponent roll to the outside and decided to do the same. And suplexed her. Code breaker to Ripley. JC Jane is actually in firm control of this match. Sorry, she was in firm control of this match. Slams her face first into the mat on the outside. Oh my... JC Jane with a V trigger there. Like, there's nothing else I can describe that than a V trigger. Like, when you see this, Hobbs. Hobbs?
Yeah.
Okay, you're still there. I was like, what?
Oh, these. That's not how fun it is.
Do you disagree that that was pretty much a V trigger?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, not that all knees to the face aren't, but that one was especially vicious. JC Jane just keeps getting back up every time Rhea puts her down. JC Jane, who has no paybacks at all, by the way, apparently. Jeez, Rhea is just vicious, Hobbs. Well, there's a reason she's called the Eradicator, isn't there? Just tossing JC Jane now. JC getting out of it. Roll through. Yeah, that was a weird splash. And another splash. Yeah, this is actually an impressive showing for her first night in the company, Hobbs. The fact that she is fighting with Rhea and not just losing. She's not an enhancement talent, is what I'm saying. Oh my jeez, Rhea. Rhea trying to break some spines. Oh no. Wheelbarrow. Yeah. I thought she was about to go for a one-winged angel. I don't know why. I'll roll up on Rhea. Is that it? No, we're only getting one roll up tonight, apparently. And another splash from JC Jane. I'm just waiting for Rhea to put this lady away. What the frick side kick was there? What kind of side super kick was that? Oh no. Rhea going for her submission that I forgot she had. But it's a painful looking one, that's for sure. JC Jane doesn't tap out though. Instead, she hits Rhea with a freaking spine buster? That Rhea kicks out at one. A DDT to Rhea. You know, if Rhea loses this, I'll say it was at least a good match. Because it's been a good freaking match.
Yeah.
Especially since I didn't expect JC Jane to get any offense in. She hits her with a finisher there. 1, 2, only a 2 count. But still got a 2 count on Rhea. Who is not the women's champion, by the way. Like, don't overthink this. She's not the women's champion. She's just Rhea Ripley. And when you're Rhea Ripley, it pretty much means you're going to be a champion soon. Lance here right now. Up. Rhea dodged the spinning bicycle kick. And that might end her hopes for this match. Rhea once again going for that submission. She's super close to the ropes though. But she taps out. Rhea not even hitting a riptide that whole match, Hobbs. Oh, but Bailey with the sneak attack here, Hobbs. Bailey attacking Rhea with a kendo.
Someone salted.
Rhea will be meeting Bailey at the Great American Money in the Bank on Tuesday. But you know, I gotta give a hand to JC Jane there. That was a very impressive showing for her to even get that close to beating Rhea. And there were no injuries on my show today. Also, my show was under an hour.
Why is this?
Anyways, I will be back live on Tuesday with the Great American Money in the Bank. We don't know what day Hobbs will be doing his, because he has a life thing. He has a bunch of life things going on. No, I don't think they're unfortunate for you most of the time. But for now, don't burn out. Kingdom Burn out. Peace.